Hello and welcome back to Shittalk podcast. It's been 7 months now. So, welcome back. And I'm here with Mariah.
Hello.
And we have been away for a while, to say it least. There's no reason for actually making anything. We just didn't felt like making it because we had like a point that nobody would just a fear of, I don't know how we feel about it, but for me at least it was kind of like I was happy but it didn't go anywhere kind of.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to the last 7 months or so?
Me or we?
You first.
Okay,
Anything cool?
no, not really. Life.
Well, that's hard enough as it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
Not a shit ton, just trying to upload more videos now on my gaming channel, like every day.
Nice.
I don't know how long that will go on for because I don't know. Been recording a lot with one of my friends, and we have way too much footage.
On what channel are you uploading?
The gaming one and
the game time.
Yeah,
one?
and then I also have started again to upload on the Pokemon card channel that I just created because sometimes, and I'm just doing it when I'm buying cards. It's not like it's really expensive to have that channel going.
Yeah, you need to buy cards.
And you want to buy like new sets and big boxes, right? And they're like how much? Like
$50.
And like $65 and $70 for like 8 packs or 10 packs in a special box. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's not
in the long run. That's like new car.
Actually, when yeah, so that's why I can't like keep doing like buying new packs all the time for like. I actually bought like 10 Japanese packs from eBay, and that cost me like $45.
Yeah, but that's not bad.
I mean, it's a lot for just 10 packs of, and there's just like 5 cards in each pack, by the way. Just saying.
I guess, but aren't you very dedicated to the Pokemon card?
I mean, I want to be, but I feel like it's an expensive hobby to.
Yeah, it is.
So what I did was that I bought a new box. When this is out, hopefully it's like May. This is out before, but in the start of the next month, a new set is coming out, and I bought like a whole booster box. That, for people who doesn't know, that's 36 packs in one box that you see in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a whole booster box with 36 packs in it, like. So that's like my first proper box that I actually paid like $110 for.
Wow.
Yeah, probably that's not gonna go on. So yeah, I've been trying to have that week, like one video a week now for like 3 weeks, and it's gonna go on as I get the other one. But the gaming channel is mainly been my main focus on trying to, like, because we played so much and recorded so much. It's been real fun to do it. So
yeah.
Other than that, been on vacation. That's it.
I've actually been on vacation too. I forgot. But how was the vacation and where were you?
It was with the family in France, so I mean, you can think of the rest. I mean, that was fun, I guess.
That actually sounds like.
I mean,
it sounds really good.
Depends really. It's like yeah.
Depends on what kind of person you are.
Yeah, I mean, like I wanted to go other places. That was more like places that I want to visit, or like stores that I want to specifically go to and stuff. But when you are with the whole family and you have like this and that, do this and that, you kind of have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
So
you need to sacrifice from what you want and let.
Yes.
People,
so I didn't get a lot of stuff mainly just bought clothes and some pop vinyls to my.
Oh no, the materialistic needs were not fulfilled.
Yeah, I just literally I just
Yeah.
bought like 3 pop vinyls that I found in some.
Just 3 pop vinyls.
Yeah, and a shitload of.
Just 3.
What you mean? Yeah, I have a new shelf now with
I don't have
more.
any one of
Well,
those pop vinyl things.
I have a new shelf now with a lot of space. I'm not gonna fill that up with pop vinyls. I'm feeling happy with it because now I actually can. It feels more complete. Yeah, but I have
Yeah.
too many. I'm gonna probably try to sell away a lot of the Star Wars ones. I don't care about them.
You can maybe try to, just not do that. Just put them away, and in some years you can just see if the value.
But the thing is, they take so much space. You know, they're.
Yeah, but if you can,
I can't take them out of the box. Then it's like that.
you can
that's
put
like
them. Yeah, but that's good. The boxes are like really good for just putting in a big box. So you can just put it in a big box and just put it in like your basement or
Oh,
something.
that sounds.
In some years you can sell it. Maybe you get a lot of money. I don't know.
Yeah, some of them are worth more now probably than later, but yeah, I don't
More now than later, or more later than now?
now than later. It's like figured like the Gerard Way ones and stuff. Like I don't know if Gerard Way is that iconic to be like. I understand like say Joey Ramone or something, because it's Ramones,
Yeah.
but I don't think the vocalist from Mechanical Romance is kind of like something that's gonna hold up in I don't know how long.
Are you, just think about the amount of emos in the world.
That's gonna probably die off as well. Like every.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I don't think
well,
so. I don't know.
I have a bunch of them. Like I
You
like
have-
2 of each, which is not necessary. So moving on.
Yeah, that's now is a good time to just
So-
kind of
So
moving on from pop vinyl.
so literally all we've been doing is, for me, focusing. I've been on work as well, like normal work. I'm not.
That's too boring for. That's like
Yeah, it's like work. You just have to work to get money, I guess, to survive. Other than that, just
doing your duty.
yeah, and other than that, just making a shitload of gaming videos, trying to, because I've been really lazy with that channel. Like I don't know, never been good with it. I just like taking a few months break and then uploading a shit ton, and then like 6 months break, and then I'm.
I feel like that's normal because when you're creating videos, it's kind of you need to be creative.
Yeah, but
So like for me, I don't feel creative for like you said, like maybe 6 months or something. Then I just don't touch anything. I don't try to make music. I don't try to sing. I don't play my guitar. I don't do anything because I feel like everything that I touch just turns into poop or something.
yeah, the thing that I have, the channel that I really want to make often on and kind of at least every other week is my main channel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just been like it's really heavily based on it's sketches or something, right? So it need to be like location, normally other people sometimes, or camera work or anything.
Yeah, that reminds me, like I came up with a sketch idea that I just need to write down in my book before I forget it. So I'm just gonna do that.
Do that, yeah. I have a lot of ideas for different videos that I want to make, but I'm like, well, then that means that I have to do this and that and have asked
People.
that person if they're available to do this little thing, and then I'm like and after a while I'm like, doesn't sound like a good idea, maybe, I don't know, and then I'm just second doubting myself and then just throws it away. So it's probably how a lot of just, I guess, I don't know if that's just for like sketch videos more than anything, but it's easier to make like gaming videos. You can be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a boring game, I can delete this. It doesn't take that long,
Just put yourself in front of like a webcam, but if you're making skits or sketches
Yeah.
or whatever, I don't know, you kind of need props,
Yeah, I need,
people,
and then you
costume.
need take, and you usually need to like do a lot of takes at the same one, and you need to like, it needs to look good. If you just have one kind of camera and need a lot of angles and all that, it's more, you need to kind of think twice before you actually make something rather than gaming videos, because if you're not happy with the recording or if it lags, you're just like, it's not a big deal anyway. I can probably re-record it in half an hour if I want to, or just scrap it, and it wouldn't matter. So I wanted to make that, but I have, like, at least we talked about this yesterday, but I have like this project, it's a long ass project that I'm working on.
Yeah.
It's been a pain. It's not been a pain in the ass to do, but it's like it's been in the back of my mind for like 9 months now that I need.
It's kind of nagging you all the time.
Yeah, because like when I'm walking somewhere, like now, right, like the leaves are falling from the trees and everything.
Oh, I should have my camera on film.
So
that's what you think, right?
Yeah, but the good thing is that I have my phone now, which is real good, and I'm recording it in 4K just in case anyway. But just because I'm like this, if it looks good, then at least it's a good resolution. So it is like when right now, like the winter is coming really fast, I feel like.
Yeah, it is.
So like so every day now, like you can see like the leaves are almost away from the trees, and like 1.5 weeks ago they were like starting to get yellow, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like capture that, and I have all of it when I'm like walking and stuff, or playing Pokemon Go, or whatever I'm doing outside. I'm like, oh, I should record that, because that maybe I need to do that now before it's too late.
Yep.
So mainly the video is just artsy scenery filming. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That's basically the best description I can say. And it's gonna be up for like, I don't know, 3 months now from now or so. So it's a while.
Dedicated.
It's a while. I don't know what
you have been dedicated.
I don't know why. I don't even get why I chose to do it. It was a stupid idea.
Just never mind. Maybe it's something you're supposed to do. You know, you never know. Just do it.
I was like, I don't need actors. I don't need more takes. I can just like, or obviously
the nature is just beautiful in itself, you know.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make like something different, but I want to go back to try to make more sketches and skits.
Funny stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like I need to be in a good funny mood and tell good jokes, because if I'm forcing it, it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's hard to do it alone.
Yeah, I mean I can do it alone because I have a lot of characters created through the years that I can use, and I made like the late
alter egos.
I mean, different sides of me that I usually am not like I can be a character that just yells at everybody, calls them the worst shit ever, and thinks the best of themselves. That's like the opposite of what I'm usually are.
Like?
Yeah, and like and stuff. So it's, I mean, the latest one I created, like did you see like the emo one when I made the pizza? I don't know why I even made that video.
Yeah,
I don't know.
think
like
so.
That was
it's a long time ago.
Yeah,
long time ago.
Yeah, it's a while now. That was me just like, oh, I want to make food, and then I had the hoodie on. I was like, oh, this ring fell off it because I was on the zipper, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be the piercing. Yes, let's make a sketch about the emo making pizza at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah.
But that's how good ideas are born.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's gonna be a common recurrent thing. That's gonna be like cooking videos with Ben. You know, it's probably not gonna.
Cooking with Ben. Was that what you called it?
Cooking with Ben is what I called it.
Okay, because my little brother, you know, he has a channel called Team White Guys TV.
Sounds good. I'm not gonna. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just not say it. But he, what were we talking about?
Cooking with Ben.
Oh, he had a video and he made it like cooking with Scottish Mike,
Well,
and he just yeah.
I don't know how long it is since he made it, and I don't look at his channel and that.
He ripped me off.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if he. What I can say though is he is subscribed to me.
He is?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't care. Like, if it was like, oh,
You don't care. You have a new subscriber, you don't care?
I don't care if people are like, oh, that's a day maybe I can use. If that was the case, is what I meant. I don't know how long it is since he made it, and I usually don't.
I usually don't watch other people than myself.
I never watch my videos either. I watch them once when it's uploaded to YouTube to see if the quality is okay. Other than that, I'm like, if I feel
You're just closing your eyes when you're editing.
I wish. Kind of looks like it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I haven't watched your brother channel a lot. I usually don't watch. I mainly just watch the same people, usually English speaking, like either British or Americans, just a few selected ones. So I'm not really good at discovering new people or stuff, so.
No, I understand. You don't have to watch my brother.
It's difficult to do that as well, but I don't even know, like, the channel name in general is nothing that I remember.
The White Guys TV, Team White Guys TV.
Team White Guys, is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Team White Guys, wow.
Team White Guys.
Oh wow, yeah. No, it's just really funny. I don't know. It's just like, when you say, it depends on.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how it's. It depends how you see it. It's like, oh, that's racist.
I think no,
but
it's not meant like that. I mean, it's meant like typical white guys. It's kind of like a parody of, I mean, like white guys.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're a person that takes
very sensitive,
yeah, and they're just like, that's fucking racist. I'm gonna talk about that on Tumblr.
But you know, the fun thing is that a white person would be the person saying that's racist.
Yeah.
No black person would say, I don't think so. I don't think a black person would say that's racist.
That's what I mean. So that's why I'm like, oh, so, like, just social justice warriors on Tumblr and stuff. And
yeah, I know. But if anything, it's like racist against white people.
Yeah, but that's not racist then. That's just, you know.
That's just normal.
I mean, like,
everybody hates white guys.
Welcome to 2018.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's probably.
That's true.
It's
probably true.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a good, just an excuse to be mad and upset about stuff. It's just like, it's a white guy's problem.
Yeah, but it is.
Well,
it's very, it's like, but moving on. Have you seen the new Shane video?
The videos that,
the videos, the series.
Yeah, it took me a while. Because
it took you a while, but it was worth it, right?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't mind.
Don't really want to admit it, but
no, I really don't like. I don't care about if Jake Paul is a nice or a bad guy in general, to be honest. But it's, I don't know. It's not. I mean, if you're really interested in that sort of thing, then I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, like, some of the episodes were really dragged out and kind of boring, but it kind of dragged out. But he needs to get the views. Yeah, but it doesn't need to make over 45 videos, 45-minute videos each of them. Like, some of them could be like 30 minutes, I feel like.
Yeah, they could, but you know.
Yeah, it's just.
I feel like if anyone like deserves it, it's maybe Shane. I don't know. I feel like he kind of deserves it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't caught up with. I stopped watching him when he started to make food videos. So kind of wasn't my thing. So
I get it.
So yeah,
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
yeah. I wasn't that viewer, I guess, who watched him trying out different candies and food and toys. I wasn't that into that part of him, I guess.
No.
But
But so many other people were.
yeah,
So I don't think Shane's mad.
no. But I feel like haven't he said like after that as well that he kind of not regret making it, but he doesn't.
Yeah. He didn't. I don't think he felt it
No,
like.
it wasn't like something he was kind of proud of in that way. That was kind of
Oh.
was just more.
I don't think it
I think
was.
it was more just to keep the train rolling with views and what people kind of wanted, but didn't want as much. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was.
yeah. So it was kind of like, oh, people like this, but I don't feel proud of the content that I'm making, but people kind of want this. So it kind of you have to force yourself to then like it more than you actually do. Maybe.
I think that's the case maybe for some
Yeah.
people.
I mean, I think like that era at least wasn't that like is that 2 years ago now? That was when he did that, or stopped it, or
Yeah, probably.
yeah. So I feel like YouTube at that time as well. I don't even remember how YouTube 2016 and 17. I mean, like the Switch,
I miss it.
No, I don't know how it was in content wise. I don't remember what was popular back then.
No, me neither, but I remember that I miss it. Like the old 2016
I really
around that time.
I mean I miss more of the 2014 YouTube because I could actually then make content that was slightly offensive without trying making it offensive. Like I made things that kind of seemed stereotypical or whatever, right, on my channel. Like I'm trying to be, some of the characters that I've created, that I've started since I was 14.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be from Turkey with my friend, and yeah, I'm talking like, I'm trying to talk like Norwegian, Turkey, just like street.
Are you trying to be a turkey, or are you trying to be
Turkish.
Turkish, okay.
Yeah, so
Because I was trying to
I was trying, yeah,
connect everything.
yeah. So I feel like that character is not meant to be like making fun of stereotypical things, but it is really stereotypical in case of how I'm talking and some of the references. But I never like, if I'm making that now, I feel like some people would take that as a trying to mock them or anything. That's kind of what I want to wish that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I didn't make YouTube videos, but I see what you mean.
Yeah,
People weren't that strict.
Yeah, and I feel like I had more. I obviously can make whatever I want now anyway. It doesn't matter because I don't have monetization or anything. And if like it doesn't, I really like. I'm not gonna like make copyright stuff so my channel can get deleted, obviously. But
yeah.
But just I want to be able to go back a few years when I made that with some of my friends and had those ideas and was on a roll with that, because I missed that part. Like obviously,
yeah, I understand.
Obviously, I like making gaming videos with my friend and everything, but I want to be like able to make like something that's physical and with props and with different backgrounds. So it's more, feel like it's more freedom to it in that way because you're limited into a game anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but the Shane thing, like it was interesting to watch, but I feel like some parts were dragged out. But in overall, obviously he over dramatized just with the music and everything. Obviously for entertainment, I get that. Like I know a lot of I've heard a lot of people.
Have you seen Discovery Channel? I'm just saying, like, have you seen a program at Discovery Channel?
Which one of them?
Just everyone. I feel like the whole company.
Yeah, but there's just like a stigma around YouTubers. They're just like, oh, they're just trying to, I don't know, obviously everybody knows this, but there is like a battle between old-fashioned media and YouTube or new media, like online creators and stuff. Like
I don't know. I don't know.
that's like like old television, like say BBC or whatever, right? Like
Yeah.
just bigger companies doesn't, because obviously the drop, there's been a massive drop in people watching television rather than watching Netflix or YouTube, right? So
Yep.
and obviously then the bigger, more famous ones like BBC or CNN or whatever, like they know that they can get away with slandering YouTubers because that's just one person rather than a whole company.
Yep.
So I think they like complain about like being too much and why, and it started to talk about how much money he earned right away, and that would make him a lot of money. That was like the first thing. That like they just talked about more like in case of like there was too much unnecessary edits and more too much drama, and he just did it to earn money. But that's like the first thing that the media goes to anyway. I feel like when it comes to, I get why sometimes, because YouTubers earn a shitload if they're really big. So
Yeah, but it's kind of unfair.
yeah, I know it's just the new media versus the new, or like old versus new one, like the
Yep.
just the old-fashioned television big companies versus the one person who actually earns 5 times more and just makes videos in their bedroom or whatever. Like, so it's how it is. Yeah, but the Shane videos was for me, that was interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. It's like there's a few stuff that I didn't know, but other than that, I mean, it's entertaining to watch if you just are watching something.
Yeah.
So.
I liked it, but I don't know if I'm biased because I like Shane.
Yeah, that's the
But
thing. I'm like, oh, Shane is a good creator or was a good creator or whatever. Like, but I was like just in between. So I'm not like, oh, I love this YouTuber, so that's why I love the content.
as a fan of Shane, I can say that I'm like I know, like I'm agreeing. He like kind of stretched it out, and maybe he said some things that weren't like. He should have been more careful with, like, maybe, for example, the sociopath thing that they just said, called him sociopath, just throwing it around, that word, like sociopath.
Yeah, and it's kind of not diagnosing him, but kind of like trying to paint picture that he might be like there again. You can't really, I guess it's for just entertainment, but it's still damaging to that person.
Not only that person, but like other people.
Yeah.
Like there's kids watching Shane, there's kids watching Jake.
Yeah.
Like, so just try to be a little bit more careful about like diagnosis. And
yeah, they could have rather just thinking, rather than like say, if like when he looked up different stuff and how he behaved and stuff, and then like talk about and like, oh he did that, oh he's actually acting like that. It's kind of like trying to draw a conclusion then, I feel like.
yeah,
And that's not really that great to do when you're not, when you just think that that's the case.
but the thing that they did with kind of like Shane, like kind of the Logan and Jake are the way they are because of a reason.
Yeah.
And try to maybe highlight that a bit. I respect Shane for maybe trying to talk about his childhood or their childhood.
Yeah, I feel like that's more, should be more. I feel like that should be have talked more about later on as well, rather than just that one family video, because obviously it has to do at least more than half of it is because of how the family is, not because of some sort of illness or something.
Yeah, but illnesses, where did they come from? Did they just appear in people's heads, or do they come from trauma
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
childhood?
that's what I mean. Like that. I feel like
You know,
yeah.
do you think it? What do you think it comes from? Like,
I feel like just them, like, for what I saw from it, I feel like they said obviously that their dad pushed them all the time and everything, and they had to prove themselves to that they just are better than other one, and trying to like
Yeah.
I feel like that's just mainly what the big problem was, and it got out of hand out of that when you get fame really fast, and combine those two. That's mainly what I think happened.
Yep.
I don't think he's that, like, he's not like a sociopath or like fucking crazy and trying to like, yeah, he could obviously.
Honestly, I don't think he is the way he's trying to be
No,
on camera. I don't think he's that crazy. I don't think
it's,
he would be a sociopath if he was that crazy.
yeah, but it's entertainment for the kids, and there's a
Yeah.
younger audience then, and then a part of him that seems really fucked up then, because it needs to be like loud, doing a lot of stuff to try to keep the kids, I guess, like watching and busy watching it, rather than just you know. So if you made like vlogs like in the Shane documentary, with like him just walking around talking normally and everything, no kid would watch that ever.
No.
So I get why, but at the same time, I feel like you have to have some sort of. I feel like he kind of lost the line between what's actually like reality and then YouTube entertainment.
Yep.
So that's.
And I think that can happen for everybody, I feel.
Yeah, it's just happened really fast with both of the brothers, because they got really big and they wanna outdo each other more and more, I guess.
That's kind of really sad, though.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, you've grown up to. You learn that that's the thing, that you need to be better. You need to do it better and better and better, and prove yourself that you can do this and that and all that stuff, right?
As a grown-up, the parents just being able to make two siblings compete against each other.
Yeah.
If I were a mom, or I would be so mad if my two sons were fighting or something. But I feel like maybe Greg Paul was encouraging it.
Yeah, he was. I feel like he was, because that was the thing, wasn't it? I liked the
entertainment, he didn't care about his sons.
No, that was just more of. I feel like a lot of. This is just in general. I feel like a lot of parents in like a lot of scenarios are trying to live through their kids with stuff that they never did when they were younger.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can see that in what I think like is one of the most fucked up series that was on TLC, was like the beauty pageants with like small kids.
Oh my god, was that Toddlers and Tiaras?
It might be. I don't. Yeah, but.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, but like that when that was on, I don't know if that's still on TV, because I don't watch TV anymore.
No, that's good.
Because I literally just I don't see any entertainment of watching anything on I don't know. I just stopped watching TV years ago. So
it's there to program you, anyways.
So for me, I just I don't find that it's big company made thing. That like I watch movies, but that's different then, because then I actually like I'm not glued to watching a commercial, waiting for that to a certain time to watch anything.
Unless you're watching the movie on television.
Yeah, but I don't watch them on television, because
no,
half of the video is like commercials.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's madness. It should not be legal, but it is.
Yeah, that's. So I feel like it's just I feel like that's in the same boat as what happened with then Logan and Jake, and all like that the parents, at least mostly the father, try to live through his children with stuff he never did and couldn't or
Do.
weren't able to do at that point.
Yeah. I think that's what happens.
And then
And
obviously they trust their dad and everything, and they obviously, like, when you usually trust your parents and look up to them, right, and want to, like,
Yep.
their approval. So that's like an
Yeah.
evil circle that goes around then.
It is. And it's kind of, as a parent, you should know better.
Yeah. But if you're just kind of stuck up on stuff you never did yourself, then you're gonna, they're just gonna slowly but surely fuck up your kids then.
Yeah. I don't know how people would even have the, I don't know.
Have the heart to do kind of that thing and just know don't feel bad about it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he can say that he feels bad about it or shit about it, but then it doesn't,
It's your own kids. That's just so,
yeah.
so,
Obviously, yeah, I get you don't need to support your kids, but obviously it helps if you do. But if you support your kids for something you kind of put on them without them noticing that what you did, kind of thing, right?
yeah.
So we kind of put stuff in their head like, oh, you want to do this, you have to do that, and then they're just like, yes, I'm supporting you when you feel like you're doing your own thing, but in reality that's not your own thing, but you feel like it because it's just you're used to it.
Yeah.
It's really so I don't know how it probably will end and everything. Obviously it's probably just going to talk about, like, talking with Jake Paul about how he feels. It's going to be like almost like some sort of crying or whatever, and then it's usually just
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I feel like, did they find out anything? Did they come to a conclusion or anything? No, they didn't.
they literally
Not yet.
obviously what's gonna end with it is just gonna be like more understanding on why, if he is like that or not. They didn't need to drag that out to that many videos, I feel like, and everything, but I get I mean, since it's that popular and everything, I don't remember how many views every video got because I didn't look at that, but it's a lot, I feel like.
There's a lot of views. I feel like the whole world is watching this.
So it got, obviously, it's a good thing for, I don't know if it's a good thing for, it's obviously a good thing for Jake Paul anyway, regardless. Obviously it would be anyway if it were just slandering him or praising him, either or is just, it's just good PR anyway.
Yep.
And obviously the other way around with Shane, because at the beginning people got really upset that he was gonna highlight Jake Paul even more, and people got upset on Shane about that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna turn around when they watch the whole thing, and that's probably gonna be like, it's gonna be in favor in both of them. Like, it's what I think, at least.
Yeah.
It's not gonna, like, I'm not that invested to it, but it is a little bit dragged out, but it's still, it's something you can watch if you know a little bit about at least some of the Jake Paul stuff and everything.
Yep.
If you don't know anything, then you're kind of,
just go watch Jake Paul.
yeah, it's just like you have to watch, at least go back and watch a few of the videos then, and like try to catch up on all the bad drama shit that he's been into before you watch that. So you have to kind of be in that YouTuber realm a little bit before you, or like watch something before you watch the Shane videos.
Yep.
So
But I feel like this is maybe like TanaCon. Did you
yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna probably gonna be like,
Tana just got away. I feel like Shane is so nice that he could never like yell at Tana or say no to
yeah,
Tana or make Tana cry, fake cry crocodile tears in front of Shane, you know?
yeah,
Like she's always doing. And she's like, I feel like she's opening up Shane's ass and just licking his asshole. And that's basically all she's doing.
yeah,
And Shane is falling for it because he's too nice. He can't say no. He can't turn down like that ugly pout.
yeah. It's just,
Fucking weak.
yeah, it's different when you, because obviously they were friends beforehand.
Yeah. They were, but why? I don't understand. I feel like Tana is like a clout chaser.
Yeah, but
That's all she cares about. Like clout, clout, clout.
yeah, but if again, I think the reason why they're friends or started to become friends is because of they're in that kind of California,
Mm.
LA kind of, yeah, you know, there's certain different groups of YouTubers that's like from different parts. They're like,
The LA people.
yeah, like, and more like some of the LA people that kind of like over the top type of kind of thing, like everything with Shane and his boyfriend and that kind of friend group, and then like the Trisha and all that kind of, those, you know what kind of people I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what kind of people you
Yeah,
mean.
I feel like she is in that kind of group because she acts like that as well. Like,
Yeah, she does.
so that's why like if she were different or acted differently, and then it wouldn't be a problem. But like that would be that probably they wouldn't be as good friends. But I don't know. She had never found her stuff entertaining.
Do you find her annoying?
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
it's
you.
just like, I mean, no guy at the age of 26 would love to watch story time. Like,
I got fucked with a toothbrush.
I mean, like when you're like 26 and you're a guy, you don't really care about a fake like really overreacting like story times from a literally really basic. Yeah,
Bitch. No.
you're just like, this is just something that anybody could just make up because they try to fit in more and try to be like more or like a lot of extra rather than being just normal.
Yeah.
And for me, that's not something that I want to go back to and watch.
No. But I feel the Tanacon thing.
Mm.
Did you pay attention to it?
You mean like this, how the whole thing went down? Like,
Yeah, did you just notice it? Did you just,
yeah, like when you watch YouTube, there's obviously you get just a lot of videos anyway that pops up. Like, that was just spammed out by every YouTuber for a while. So I know everything kind of, not everything, but a lot about it anyway.
Yep.
It's just bad planning and everything, and it was mainly just to make money from both sides. It's pretty obvious.
Yep. But I just didn't think that way about Shane.
That he, what you mean, like that he went?
He only I don't know. I feel like he should just be yelling at Tana,
Yeah, but again,
telling her to get herself together before she kind of fucks up her entire life.
yeah, but I feel like I feel like it's just he don't want to do that because they're friends, and then it's just like, oh, she did something she wasn't prepared for, let's give her another chance. It's basically what YouTube is in a nutshell. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they did something once, give them another chance and let them redeem themselves, or like not do it, or not do the same thing again. So It's just like with everything with like the Logan Paul thing. The thing that saved Logan Paul was the boxing match with KSI.
Yeah.
Like he said it as well at the end. Did you see that? I just saw like when he talked into the microphone after the boxing match, or like when they were like
interviewing,
or yeah,
people?
no, like interviewing like at the end when they're like in the ring after they boxed, and then and
No,
then
sure, I
and
remember.
then Logan Paul thanked KSI for saving his career, and that he did him a really good, and then he really gave him a second chance and did him a favor. So he actually said that KSI
Saved his career.
saved his career and did something good for him, that he needed that he needed to kind of focus on something else and start over rather than being stuck at the same thing, because that made him think differently. So,
but is he saying that to be sarcastic, or is he saying that because he means it?
he has calmed down lately.
Yeah, that's good, because he needs to.
Because it's been like more, obviously, like he's still some of the same, but he's uploading once a week or something now. I haven't watched the videos, but that's what I've at least heard, like once a week.
Yeah.
Rather,
according to legend.
like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's once a week or twice a week. I don't care. It's not every day anyway, like it was before. You know, you have have more time to make content that's actually enjoyable rather than making shit that's just shocking or trying to make people go, like, make people have a really big reaction from it.
Yep.
So I feel like he's calmed down after that thing with the boxing, and then again the boxing isn't over anyway. Still one match left.
Yeah.
So I feel like he really got away with that kind of really easy with the Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah, he did.
So, but I mean, it's YouTube again, right? And it's like, oh, you're a creator who fucked up and made a video and you lost sight of what was right and wrong. Like, there's no like proper. I mean, there's no proper way of actually, like, people are not used to that a lot as much as other old media stuff, so they don't know how to handle it, so they kind of just forgive people because they think, oh, it's just a one-man show, so of course it's gonna fuck up sometimes, right? So
but it's not.
Yeah, but that's just, you know,
it's okay, he's a YouTuber.
Yeah, it's more like that. It's kind of like, oh, they just had so much pressure because it's just mainly one person and all that kind of stuff, and they did something.
And they're making millions per video. Poor guy.
Yeah, so
he must have a hard time.
Yeah, so it's a unknown area in that regard of how to handle stuff and how to process it properly without kind of, you know, just, I don't know. It's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
So have you been yeah, we've talked about do you wanna something else you wanna add on, by the way?
To the whole like YouTuber
with the like Shane and all that kind of documentary wise and all that, or anything with around?
No, just, you know, I just look forward to the finale.
Yeah, I don't
last part.
Yeah, like I can't see how that would. I mean, I don't see how that would have another outcome than being him talking about that.
No.
He's like that he felt.
It's still kind of like a he said she said situation.
Yeah, it's like,
and it can't go any further unless somebody actually says the truth. And I'm not sure about Alyssa. I'm not sure about if Alyssa Violet is telling the truth. I don't know.
I feel like everybody had their part in it, even if they didn't feel like it or not, like they did something that they don't know about. It's just going back and forth. If they're like, there's not gonna be. I mean, she said that she was done talking about it and everything, right? So it's a good thing then, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like if then it just they just need to be more open about situations as they are, rather than blaming the other person and just tossing that like a lot of accusations just around. So
Yeah. I feel so too. I feel everyone should say be the better man and just not be childish and not be like, oh, it's his fault, whatever. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother. It doesn't really matter, I mean,
yeah,
whose fault it is.
yeah. So like the last part that's up now. Obviously, like, yeah, she fucked up by hooking up with Logan Paul, but then again, Logan Paul should have said no. That's my brother. Like everybody has done stupid shit to make the situation as it is, right?
Yep.
It's not just one person. It's just not Jake. It's just not Logan or Alyssa or anybody else that was in Team 10 or are in there. Like, it's just the whole. It's a big circus with stuff happening here and there.
It's a mess.
It's just a big mess that happened way too fast and went out of control, basically. So I get why Shane want to make the video then, to kind of clarify and show people more. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't expect to find out like, oh yes, he is really a sociopath. Yes, he's crazy. Like he's like, I was like, he just does stupid shit for YouTube videos and is overdoing it because that's what people want. And yeah, he can feel sadness and betrayal like everybody else. Like, what more did you expect?
People, we are like in a weird age where like people think other people are robots.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not still a human who put themselves on YouTube. Doesn't mean that they don't feel anything at all or can't be hurt, or that the situation, some stuff need to be private but isn't. Like, it's, I mean, it's not. I feel like for me at least that's not as big surprise, but
it's not. But I think it's gonna help Jake's career.
Yeah.
So much. So Shane is like he's like the grandpa of YouTube. He's like the YouTube guru now.
I feel like just, I don't like, obviously he's trying to do something else that nobody else has like done that much, which kind of gives him that kind of, I don't know, put him higher up on that in that way then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, I mean, I don't remember what was the first thing that he was making again with the documentary. Was that the TanaCon or was that something else?
The what documentary?
Yeah, like documentary style. How was that, Tana?
Shane?
Yeah.
Shane made? Titanic?
What?
What did you say?
What type of thing, like documentary wise?
Okay. I thought you said like a documentary about Titanic, and I was like, what the fuck? When did Shane make that?
No.
But
was that TanaCon or was that something else?
Maybe it was TanaCon. I also made a kind of the Jeffree Star videos. I love those.
Didn't he make like some Graveyard Girl type of thing as well?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the first, right? That was.
No, I think TanaCon.
Yeah.
Was the Graveyard Girl thing too. I used to love Graveyard Girl.
Yeah, I think like that. Those videos that she made were more interesting to me than the Jake Paul one that's up now, because of you basically know 90% of what with the Jake Paul situation anyway.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like really, it's way too much dragged out, and it's too much unnecessary stuff in it. But I get it; it's for entertainment. It has this many parts and all that type of stuff. I get it, but
But are you talking about the Graveyard Girl thing?
yeah, compared to, or I mean, like the Jake Paul one is way unnecessarily longer than the Graveyard Girl one,
Yeah.
because
But the Graveyard Girl one was really interesting too.
yeah, but I feel like that for me, because that was more interesting, because I didn't know that much about her. I did like, I'm just like, I watched some of the videos like way back, and
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, I know who that is. She's this and that person, right? So I didn't know that. I didn't know like all the things that was to know about her before the documentary thing.
No, but I was a fan of her years before she made the videos with Shane.
Yeah.
And I remember like she didn't appear in my feed no more. I didn't get a notification when she uploaded videos. And I just started losing interest. And I don't even know what she did, but I just started losing interest of her. And now, have you heard about the like scandal? Or it's not a scandal, but it's like a situation thing with Graveyard Girl right now?
No.
Have you heard about it?
Nope.
It's like she in the video with Shane, she says, you remember her saying like, I go to Starbucks 4 times a day. That's the thing I do. That the workers at Starbucks are my friends. That's what she says, right?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
And she has this one Starbucks she goes to.
Mm-hmm.
She usually, and she gets free refills in her cup, free coffee,
Yeah.
4 or 5 times or more a day. But recently, or some months ago, they just wouldn't refill her cup no more. They said no free refills.
Because they made the thing, or
No, because I don't know why, but the Starbucks probably got, sick of it. Because not to be like stupid or something, but she has the money to pay for Starbucks.
Yeah.
She is like fucking rich. And they were just like saying like, we cannot refill your cup for free. And she got really pissed and made a video about it and complained a lot to Starbucks and all of that.
It's weird.
But it's like, what a fucking luxury problem.
Yeah, it's like,
she's rich for crying out loud.
Yeah. I don't.
And she got free refills for over 4 years or something. That's a lot of money for Starbucks, for just filling her cup for free because she's a privileged YouTuber.
Yeah, just because she was like, I mean, it's a big YouTuber still, but it's not like talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't make. And I know that the richer you get, the more free stuff you get is something. I know.
Yeah, it's what the fuck.
Yeah,
that is
that is a thing, and which doesn't make sense. But I never.
No.
But yeah, I never got that. But I can see it. It's
sadly how it is.
I can see it in some ways that they're like, oh, we want to give you this and that to promote our stuff, or be like, oh, for you to talk about this and everything, right? And that's just, I don't know why that is, but it is a thing. It's obviously to spread the word of how good they are and kind they are and whatever. So
yeah.
So
that's why I feel like that's why I like Shane so much, because I feel like he is one of the few YouTubers that didn't get like eaten up by the parasite of greed.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, it's just like weird. Like, I mean, I don't know, just all YouTubers now is obviously like the ones that have kind of reinvented themselves, kind of like with PewDiePie or whatever, right? He doesn't like he obviously plays. He's not playing a lot of games nowadays. He just started to playing Amnesia again.
Yeah, I saw just because of Halloween.
Yeah,
maybe.
playing the whole game again.
Ooh.
So I've watched those, but I liked watching those because that's just a whole. I like watching longer videos as well, and people play like, because on my videos I'm making like an hour-long video of a whole game that I've played so many times, but my friend haven't played it at all, right?
Yeah.
Like we're playing one of the Lord of the Ring.
Amnesia.
No. We can't play multiplayer on that. I wish we could though. That
would be cool.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Yeah,
would that work?
that wouldn't work. Yeah, but we're playing like one of the Lord of the Ring games, which is you can play online through the whole story of the game.
Yep.
So you can literally finish it together, which I found, which I was like, oh, we need to try that, and he never tried it at all, and that's one of my favorite Lord of the Ring games. So that's what I'm uploading on my channel that we're playing through. I know all the secrets and all where they are and what to do and all that, but it's still fun for me to have like longer videos. So for me to watching PewDiePie playing that with almost no editing and just sitting down playing a game that he enjoys. So like that's the only game that he plays now, but other than that he has just gone to making just reviewing memes and making like more like talking about things that he want to talk about and that he feel.
Yeah, I watched him. I honestly, he's kind of good sometimes. Some other times he's not.
I'm watching his videos probably almost at least I'm watching all of the videos, but I'm not watching every day. If some days I'm busy or then I forget about it, but I usually watch all of them because I feel like it's just different, because I always like, obviously I watch Jacksepticeye anyway, which is mainly just gaming, right? So I get my kind of my little section of gaming then every day, like one or two videos every day from that. So I don't need PewDiePie to play video games, but it's been actually interesting to watch him playing the games again, because he doesn't remember half of how the game worked in general or what to do. So
that's when I started watching him.
So
because of Amnesia. So it's really nostalgic in a way.
Yeah, and I get why like you want to revisit it after 8 years.
Yeah, me too.
So
that's exactly what I wanted too. Like, that's a genius move.
Yeah, obviously it is, and it fits with everything with Halloween, and obviously it makes a lot of views, and like it's different, but yeah, it's just PewDiePie is a person that has been really good with changing his content around what YouTube wants to have.
Yep.
So
he's very like going with the flow when
he's like
sticking to the trends.
Yeah, it's like he's doing his own thing, but at the same time following some of the like the more trendy stuff, but then not like forcing it too much. It like kind of becomes its own thing. So for that, then I'm like, that's why I'm still watching him. Obviously, if he just like, I don't know, I couldn't, because I don't know if you watched him when he was like at the end of making gaming videos, like before he started to do like all the meme review and all that kind of stuff. Because
I'm not sure.
He made like gaming videos, and he felt like just, you could feel like he was just done with video games, like that he was kind of like just done with playing just games.
Yep.
You could feel like he was just like frustrated and got really mad and upset all the time, not in a funny way either, just like really just pissed off.
Yeah, you could kind of feel.
Yeah, it's not like you can feel like it's not fun anymore, and it's just like you're just tired of the same content type of thing. Even it's just, obviously it's a different games, I get that. Like for me as well, in a smaller scale, I'm just like, like some days I'm just like, I get question from a friend like, oh, do you want to record Destiny 2, for example, because we recorded a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like whatever on it. It's a fun game, but I didn't want to pay the full price for it, but I got it for free on PlayStation Store anyway because of the 3-month game thing. So we played it together, made a few videos, but for me, we mainly just use it to have a mini podcast for like an hour.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. It's just like we are doing missions, right? And there's like cutscenes that we shut the fuck up and watch actually the story. But I don't know the story more than I don't get what we're doing and what we are supposed to do, because I'm just more like talking and making jokes rather than like focusing on the thing. So it's, for me, that's like a relaxing, yeah, you know, it's just more like a relaxing chill thing rather than being longer ones. And I'm getting frustrated from that. I like, he was like, do you want to play Destiny? I'm just like, no, I don't want to, because it's really boring. Like I get those a lot of times, those feelings that like, so I can't imagine how it felt like then for PewDiePie after 6 years when he stopped making gaming videos properly or something.
Yeah.
Or like more
Yeah.
than 6 years, obviously, but like 7 years or something with just making gaming videos in general, and then obviously getting tired of it. And I get that. I never play games now in my spare time ever.
No.
I'm just like other times before I could sit and just play any game for like hours and hours, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I'm playing, say,
You need some more
yeah,
brain
yeah,
stimulation.
yeah. For me, it's just like I play like at least like maybe last time I played, I don't even remember. That was like Star Wars Battlefront, and that's a while back. And I was like, I played like 2 rounds alone or 3 rounds at the most, and that's like 40 minutes, not even that. And I was like, I'm tired of this shit, and just turned off the PlayStation and didn't turn it back on for like three weeks or so. So I get why people get burned out about doing the same shit.
Yeah, me too.
So I feel like I don't want Shane then to create just documentaries now about new people all the time now. I want to like have a little bit of a switch up. Maybe that's just me. Like, he can do that, but then kind of have other content in between.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just really picky about stuff, but
No, I think you're...
like when you're getting kind of given the same stuff repackaged again and again and again, and you're not, when you're just like an average or like normal viewer, then you're getting like, oh, another one, okay, you're getting tired of it, I guess.
I don't have an experience myself, but
Yeah, but when you're not into, if you showed me any YouTuber that I don't know much about, and you showed me like 10 videos and all of them were literally the same almost, and all of them were like 30 minutes long or something, and I didn't have that much into it, then obviously I wouldn't watch the videos alone then when I wasn't with you. Make sense?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't, so yeah. I get why people get bored and tired of stuff, but there's still a lot of big YouTubers that's done this for God knows how many years that's still really popular. Like,
I don't know why though.
why they're popular or why they're
Still, because some people get away with it, some people don't.
yeah,
I guess.
like like people that I stopped watching that I don't find enjoyment out of anymore or haven't for years is Smosh.
Yeah.
Like, just because mainly I get it's supposed to be a skit comedy channel thing,
Yep.
but I mean, it's a company now anyway, right? It's not, it's not really personal. It's just a lot of people behind the work, and it's much as the company name now. It's more valuable than actually making the videos, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it gets, unfortunately,
Yeah,
for some people.
yeah, because if you sell out and you're put it dragging other people in to make it bigger, then that one person needs five people to make that person happen and make, you know what I mean? It just becomes a big thing.
Yeah.
So have you been kind of making anything new lately, music wise, or been thinking about music wise or YouTube wise about stuff? I know we said something about an idea, and I'm not going to ask what that was, but do you have any?
I'm, like, I've had a period, like you said, that I just can't do anything, and everything I do just doesn't turn out good.
Mm.
I've had that period for a long time, but now, like, when it's like fall again,
Mm.
and I'm feeling kind of a little bit refreshed.
Oh, there.
So I'm hoping I can, like, create the coming time.
Yeah.
I hope I can just, stick to it.
So you haven't made any. It's not like you have made stuff and be like, oh no, this is shit. I'm gonna delete it or not upload it, and just kept it for yourself or regretted it after you're done with it.
Yeah, I just delete it.
Yeah. So at least I don't know how many videos that I've been. I actually like that. Like that for me, like yesterday when I talked to you, I was gonna make, this is just when this is out. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna get this out soon as possible. But anyway, I made I was trying to make a Pokemon Go video again because Gen 4 is out. Like I was trying to like get maybe like there was little interest for it. I don't know, because I haven't made it in like, I don't know, 2 years or like no 1.5 year or so.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I can make this Gen 4 video because it's just launched. And then I just halfway, not even halfway, I was just like, nah, this is gonna be shit. I'm gonna scrap this idea. So I had some screen recordings, I caught some new Pokemons, and I was like, this is not gonna make for entertaining video. I feel like this is boring. I'm not gonna upload this.
Yeah.
Do you have made anything of that, like, since last time?
Yeah. But when I do that, I just, like I said, I just don't touch it anymore. I just leave it.
Yeah.
So
For me anyway, I have a lot of videos that's still waiting to get uploaded or needed to be edited anyway. So it wasn't that I felt like I needed to do something because it's been a while. It's just I wanted to try it again and see how it felt. But halfway there, it felt fucking terrible.
yeah.
So at least, I mean, a lot of people actually do that. They upload videos that they were just like half-assed with, which I've done before. When I really needed videos out, like gaming videos, I felt like I needed to upload. I just uploaded something that I wasn't proud of at all. I was like, this is shit, but I'm not the one who's gonna watch this. And like that was like my mentality for like a little time back then. I wasn't proud of anything I did at all. I was like, this is it's mediocre, I guess. I don't care. But
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
To hear.
Yeah, I was at that point, so.
Yeah, but I have been there.
Yeah, so, but at least now I'm enjoying making the videos that I'm making, because started to play with my friend again, or like trying to play with other people online, because I have friends but they don't want to play, they don't want to make video, they don't bless you.
Thank you.
They don't want to make videos that's it's like meant to be uploaded on YouTube, right? They don't want to talk English. They don't want to do this and that. They just want to sit down and play and talk Norwegian and just
Chill.
game. They just don't want to talk. They just want to play the game, be like, oh, good game, kind of thing. And I was like, because I asked, and they were like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk English either. I'm just like, oh, okay. So like that's Jesus,
Sorry.
bless you again.
Thank you.
So yeah, so I'm glad that I had that one friend that I met on the retro gaming convention.
Yeah, because you were there.
Yeah.
What's his or her name?
His name is Andreas. He makes podcasts. I done for a while, and I met him there because I was going with the YouTuber. Do you remember talking about that when I said that at some point?
Sorry.
It's fine. I went with I met up with a Norwegian YouTuber.
What what YouTuber?
A Norwegian girl, gaming YouTuber, which because I found her because I searched up how to take PS3 recordings or something right into the computer.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that she was Norwegian.
What's her name though?
On YouTube.
Yeah, or like
Isha Gaming. The YouTube name.
ooh, is it like is her name like Isabel or
No,
something?
it's Irene or Irene in Norwegian.
Oh.
So it's I don't because I've done like an interview with her on which was really scary, by the way, because I made 2 gaming podcasts on my gaming channel because that was just more like game related podcasts, right? So I talked about like news about games, opinions, and what's basically like this, but just only with games.
Yeah.
And the only time that I've spoken to her was over Messenger, and I was like, hey, are you going to this place? And I'm like, I don't know. She was like, you should. And I was like, okay. And then I did an interview with her, and I didn't know her at all, and it was really scary to do because, she's been doing YouTube and actually living off making YouTube videos. Yeah, so that's kind of another realm that I that's a realm that I wouldn't be able to be in, I think, at all. So that was kind of scary to me to have a bigger, more professional in that regard YouTuber who actually uploads frequently. And so I did the interview with her, and that was just like a 30-minute really like questioned, kind of more of a question interview and getting to know her kind of thing and her kind of backstory thing. And then I made another one with my friend that I met on the convention that I'm making videos with now.
Yeah.
So it's really scary, but met her there, walked with her. I was mainly walking with her around there the whole weekend because I didn't know anybody else.
Yep.
And then I met up with him there because they met the year before or something, and then me and him got in contact and just kept talking, and now we are friends. So I recorded something for him there as well, like when he interviewed some people there, and I recorded that for him. And then his channel is mainly just podcasts with either game developers and famous people or with his friends talking about like gaming stuff. So that's the only podcast that I've done in between like these ones, like 2 podcasts, and that's about it. That was like in May, I think. May and June, in between there. That's the last time I ever did podcast related stuff. But that was with people that I didn't know that much at the time, so that was scary.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, but I was like, I didn't feel comfortable about it, and you can obviously see it and hear it as well that I was really nervous.
But is it uploaded?
Yeah.
Where?
on my gaming channel. Because it's gaming related, so I thought, because I didn't want to upload that on this channel, obviously, because it's not
Yep.
our podcast.
No.
It's just more, I mean, it wouldn't fit anyway. I was like, I'm just gonna upload this on the gaming channel because it's gaming related and it's just to do with that, so.
Yep.
So that's like, it's different than this, but we just kind of more, I just had like questions ready to ask rather than anything, so it was more like an interview podcast than talking, which was weird, but it's a good thing to try new stuff, I feel like.
But now yeah, it is. It's good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's good to try. I didn't feel comfortable about it, but after I've done that, then I probably can.
Going out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I probably can do that again, because like talk to people that I don't know that much at all, just, and then ask question, then would probably feel a little bit easier next time, if that's the case. I don't know if that's going to be the case, because I don't.
Yeah.
If I come across somebody that I make a podcast with on about some gaming related shit or something, then I'm just gonna upload that on the gaming channel. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be about games, and nobody on this podcast cared that much about it, I don't think. And if they do, they can go and check that out instead.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything you want to talk about or add on stuff, or?
Not really.
Yeah, so we can hopefully this podcast, by the way, it's gonna be like done in like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
We're making these shorter than the other ones, and we're trying to be more, talk about less unnecessary shit. So if this is more like a shit talk podcast 2.0 kind of upgrade thing. So we're trying to make it more learn from our 7-month break.
Yeah, I hope we learn anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, we obviously are better on the time management, and which is a good thing. And the upgrade, from, at least for me, to get a better camera does a lot of, just visual wise, that does a lot of upgrade. I feel more happy about the whole package then. So
That's good.
And I, like, last time we had like a thing that we tried to make a schedule. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't know if I talk for both of us now, but I don't think that we could say each week that we're gonna make a new one or something.
No.
So it really depends on, like, for at least for me, I don't want to. I don't want to quit the podcast and end it. I want to, like, just if it takes a month for us to make a new one, then so be it.
Yeah.
So for people who actually are interested in watching these and listen or whatever, we are not gonna. I don't want to promise anybody videos every week or every other week or a special day or something, because it's difficult to plan this stuff around with work and other stuff that's happening
In life.
Yeah, it's just like
Life is life.
yeah. So I feel like we had a pretty, like, obviously the theme that we were going to talk about that was more interesting, that we kind of talked around it as well, which has something to do with, was with Shane and the documentary and everything.
Yeah.
And we obviously talked about, and like, I feel like we just talked about YouTube and, like, from everything around with YouTube and with content wise, and kind of, I felt like everything had tied well together in a weird way.
Yep. In a good way.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like we didn't like talk about some random ass shit, anything like other than me talking about unnecessary shit that I bought for my other channels. But that's what I need to. That's what I need to do at least this time. Like I said, the one time I'm not gonna. I can't keep my Pokemon channel going frequently. That's impossible. At least if I'm not making income, because everybody who actually buys like that type of stuff knows that's like really expensive to do for a while.
It is.
So, but if people are interested in watching some like all sorts of Pokemon cards opening, old and new and stuff, I can link to that in the description with that, my gaming channel, and Mariahs channels as well, obviously. So hopefully the idea that you talked about that you wrote down will become a thing.
What?
That you wrote that like down a video idea or something.
When do you think it will become a reality?
Yeah, that it will actually happen. That it actually will.
I don't know. I need all the practical things to work out.
But hopefully it will happen. That it won't get scrapped or anything.
I don't know, because if I was comfortable being in front of a camera, I would have done so much things, but I'm not.
You should just throw yourself out there for like, try just a few videos talking about something, and then if the videos are, if you feel like they're just like, oh, the lighting is shit or whatever, like that doesn't really matter. I feel like it's just more.
I feel like it does, but I don't have a good camera either.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's what I mean. That doesn't matter that much. It's more of how passionate you are about that thing you're making, and then you have a good microphone, obviously. So that's the most important thing. I feel like, to have good sound, and if the camera is a little bit dodgy, then I mean, that doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should try that maybe, and try.
Yeah, but it's like the idea requires a lot of people.
Yes, but I meant like you. The last podcast that we talked about, you was one of the podcasts you talked about, you wanted to make like some like videos that you talked about different like life stuff in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I meant, like that type of videos. If you just sit down, talk about something that you're really passionate about or something, and then if it doesn't gives you like a shitload of views or anything like that, then at least just keep going at it, and then you're getting used to being in front of the camera, and then you will feel more comfortable about other stuff you make later on.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel comfortable about, like, I don't feel real comfortable about making podcasts now because it's been so long, and I feel like I've just done terrible the whole thing now. So
Yeah, me too.
So it's because they're not used to it.
Not you, but me.
No, what I mean, like we're not used to it that much. Like, we made 3 of them, and just because I make gaming videos and talk to the camera or the microphone anyway while I play, doesn't mean it's not the same. So you need to get used to whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that goes out to everyone that tries to make YouTube videos now, even if you're like new or trying to do something else. Just fucking try it. I don't know what else to say. Like, just make
Let's do it.
just make a fool out of yourself if you need to, for stupid stuff that you want to make a reality. Like, I've done so much stupid, idiotic stuff with makeup and characters and everything, and after I've done all that, I don't feel embarrassed about a lot of stuff anymore. It's just like, you know, I think you just have to start somewhere, at least.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good ending point of this podcast.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 hours now. So hopefully we can make a podcast. I don't know when or anything, because we don't want to schedule anything like we did before, because when we did that it became at least I felt like it became sort of a pressure.
Duty.
Yeah, I felt
Pressure.
like I enjoyed it, and I could have made more like 2 or 3 podcasts every week if we had like a certain we had found out like the right recipe for making it really functional, really tied up and everything, right? So
Yep.
but this is just us talking about our opinion about things that we want to talk about or care about.
It'd be maybe interesting for people to listen to.
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah, just trying to
Some especially interested people.
yeah, this video is just gonna be about more like mental illness and YouTube and Shane Dawson, kind of, or everything around YouTube and how the mentality of YouTube, I feel like.
They can just hear the podcast for themselves, you know.
Yeah. So I feel like that's what this was about, but I felt like it was a good one. So
Yeah.
so
If it's not, it's not.
yeah, then like it wasn't terrible anyway. It's not like I'm gonna delete it, so that would be a waste.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to check out, if you want to go over to Mariahs channel and subscribe to her. By the way, I'm just gonna take this real fast. Video that I'm gonna make in a few months, it's gonna have her music in it because it's really cool and really special. I feel like it's what I needed for my video, so just want to give you some credit for that actually, because it's, you know.
That's cool. It's really cool. I'm really excited.
Yeah, because I wanted to give you credit where credit is due, so I feel like you deserve to hear it rather than be like, it's okay. I really liked it, so.
I really appreciate it too, though.
So.
It's gonna be exciting.
So yeah, that's gonna be. I feel like it fits well. I've listened to it a few times yesterday after you sent it to me anyway. So.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to like visualize where I want stuff and scenes to be with the.
But you know, like if you're not,
Yeah, but
I can just make a new one.
Yeah, but you really don't need. I feel like you don't need to. Like, I just visualized how I wanted stuff to look like in my head with the music.
You can also visualize yourself floating when you're listening to that song.
Yeah,
I feel like.
It's really good. So that's gonna be people are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What song? What are you talking about? Like
Next project.
It's gotta be in 3 months.
I got a pack of like smoke bombs.
Okay.
So I feel like, you know what I imagine? That song and like fog, you know, and a forest and trees.
Yeah.
And just like slowly panning the camera like over by the trees and having the smoke bombs there.
Yeah.
Making it really mysterious.
You should try to make some sort of things for those, even though I'm using it. Like you should like just take the sound and then make some visualize it with some sort of.
Yeah.
That would be.
That's what I, you know, that's what I do already.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you do that and make a video about it, that would be cool anyway. So that's gonna be like a future thing. But I just wanted to say that it's really good. You guys is gonna love how it just everything about it. Yeah, it just fits in perfectly. That's the thing that I've been looking for so long, and
I'm really excited about the video though.
It's gonna be a cool one, actually. Like
yeah.
Even though it's a really weird one for me to make a video.
You've been filming for years.
Yeah, like
months.
Yeah, like almost starting to come up in like 10 months now. So it's been a journey to like wait for actually to edit this thing. But when it's done, I'm gonna then use that sound and that music because it fits perfectly what I saw in my head from the beginning.
Yep.
So that's something you can look forward to, and hopefully you will make something before that's uploaded to your channel.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you do it before the snow comes.
Or make some snow videos or something.
You can do both.
Oh, I have so like I want photo shoots. I have like photo shoots ideas, but I hate being in front of the camera.
Well,
Are you drinking vodka?
no, no. No. I'm not gonna go into that story about me. No, that's a drunk story. I'm not gonna go into that now. I can take that away.
Maybe best.
Yeah, it's happened a few weeks ago. It's just a mess. So no, vodka for me.
Story time.
Yeah, for no, it's nah. We can take it other time if
Write it down. Though.
yeah, we can if
Yeah, do it now. Write it down on a piece of paper
Yeah.
and save it for later so we can talk about it.
yeah, it's
Can you do it? Go get a piece of paper right now and write
I
it
can
down.
write it on my computer on the
Yeah, and can you write down one more thing?
okay.
Just like I don't know how to even explain this because I'm Norwegian and my English is not that very good, but
You can say it in Norwegian.
Like-
Maybe I will get.
or organizing your Mac, like pictures, videos, like having that system on your Mac. I find it really hard compared to a Windows PC. So maybe we can talk about like tips. Maybe you have some tips or tricks or something.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, I can.
organizing shit.
Yeah, I can try to. I can write both of them down on the computer, so I have like just a note thing with stuff.
Yeah.
So that we can take that. Yeah, people can listen to the drunk story next time if that's interesting. It's really, I think you will get more enjoyment and laughs at it than I would. I just get really bad flashbacks. So
Yeah.
so
I wanna hear this one.
yeah. So if you guys like this and liked listening to what we talked about, and if you didn't care about especially Shane Dawson's thing, then I'm sorry. But the next time we will probably not talk about it as much.
Maybe you can add the timestamps.
Yeah.
In the description.
Yeah, we can do.
Like click here to skip.
Yeah.
Shane.
You can do that.
Click here if you hate Shane and Jake.
Click like if you hate.
Click if you hate Shane. Yeah. Nobody's gonna like the video because everybody loves Shane.
Yeah, like that's just a bad YouTube thing. Like, click like if you like this or if you hate this and that, and like, oh, so relatable.
Click the video if you like to eat.
Yeah, just like, oh wow. And comment down below what you like to eat.
What toilet paper do you use?
And subscribe and ring the bell if you drink or eat food daily. Like it's just so. I'm not gonna go into that now. It's just annoys me. But anyway.
Yeah. Maybe call this an episode.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out and go over to Mariahs Channel, that will be in the description, as well as my Pokemon card channel thing if you're interested in that stuff. It's
your gaming channel.
And then my gaming channel is what I'm uploading often, or like every day on now, for at least 1.5 months now that I planned.
Yep.
So
it's gonna be good.
Hopefully it's good. I don't know. I haven't received other things, and I don't know.
People watching you will never be lonely. At least they will have entertainment for days and days.
There will be there would be a lot of entertainment. Maybe like half an hour to 1 hour video every fucking day on the.
Imagine like this kid that's a fan of you. It's like, Mom, can we please watch Game Time and Marathon TV?
Sorry.
Please.
Yeah, that's nobody said that.
You do. People say that all the time.
Yeah, that's.
Believe in yourself.
I mean, I can hope so, but let's be realistic. But anyway, those channels are gonna be in the description if you are interested in either Mariahs Channel, which is what do you have up on the channel now, by the way? Do you have deleted?
Not much, but I made a new video on a secret channel I have, but I'm never gonna tell the name.
What?
But I am.
So okay.
Okay, so I'm debating maybe uploading that to my channel, But now I mostly have like my brother eating surströmming, and my brother, videos of my brother and my dog, and some music.
So it's just a mixture of everything then. So
Yeah, it's a melting pot and a mess.
yeah, so
Say bye.
okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and give it the bell notification, because I don't know how YouTube works now. With
That's why you need to click the bell, because
Yeah.
he doesn't know.
yeah, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know how it works with if it gives you out notification when the video is out. So just click the bell so we actually get it properly in.
Click the bell.
Do it.
Do it.
And check out our channels. They're on the there's on the side as well, but there's also in the description in case you don't find them. So
I think they know where it is now.
maybe.
I think so. They've
No.
heard it.
No, they don't. We just no.
Okay,
Thank you
bye.
guys for watching. Bye.